Have you ever eaten loaded chili cheese fries? All the chili, all the cheese, the onions, oh, delicious. But also unhealthy. Each component of the chili, the cheese, to the fries are all processed. This means they're unhealthy, right? Well, not really. Processed foods means that foods that have been altered from their natural state through various techniques. This means that all the blame we've put on processed foods is not all that accurate. It's about how we see ourselves, and most importantly, how we view food. Do we use it to cope, to de stress, only for hunger? Processed food isn't all bad. Karen Ensley uses adding preservatives, flavors, nutrients, and other food additives or substances approved for food products, such as salts, sugars, and fats, as examples of processing foods. Processed food doesn't necessarily mean unhealthy, and for your image of food, which is more important than anything, food is nutrients. You need to eat in order to survive. To start off, adding things to food doesn't mean you're making it bad. There's minimally processed foods such as fresh blueberries, cut vegetables, and roasted nuts, which are simply prepared for convenience. Foods processed at their peak of ripeness to lock in nutritional qualities and freshness include canned tomatoes, tuna, frozen fruit, or vegetables. Milks and juices may also be fortified with vitamin D and calcium, while breakfast cereals may have added fiber. Canned fruits packed in water or natural fruit juice can be part of a healthy diet when fresh fruit isn't easily available. The process of processed foods sounds scarier than they really are. We all know washing, but there's pasteurization, which involves heating food to kill harmful microorganisms and extend shelf life. There's freezing, which involves lowering the temperature of food to the freezing point to extend shelf life. There's blanching, which involves removing sugars or starches from a product or providing a heat treatment to facilitate handling. Ebony March of Farm Sanctuary says, once items are created, there are 4 steps to making food commercially available: production, packaging, safety, and inventory. These stages include the creation of a product, finding safe and durable packaging for transport that also speaks to the brand, the cleanliness of an item and whether it can withstand foodborne pathogens, and finally the shelf life of an item once it finds its way to consumers. In other words, food keeps us alive. It's how our bodies operate. Eating well keeps you active throughout the day, helps with growth and repair, making sure you stay strong and healthy and prevent diet-related illnesses. A healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy can help reduce your risk of heart disease by maintaining blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Eating a healthy diet that includes lots of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains and a moderate amount of unsaturated fats, meat, and dairy can help you to manage your weight. Having a good variety of these foods every day leaves less room for foods that are high in fat and sugar, which can lead to weight gain. Together with exercise, eating a healthy diet can also help lower your cholesterol levels and blood pressure to decrease your risk of type 2 diabetes. Secondly, there's the mental health side of things. There's eating disorders like bulimia, anorexia, purging disorder, and binge eating disorder. Start paying attention how you eat different foods make you feel. Not just in the moment, but the next day try eating a clean diet for 2 to 3 weeks. That means cutting out all processed foods and sugar. See how you feel, then slowly introduce the foods back into your diet one by one and see how you feel. When some people go clean, they cannot believe how much better they feel when physically and emotionally, and how much worse than they feel when they reintroduce the foods that are known to enhance inflammation. To sum everything up, start paying attention to how eating different foods makes you feel. The processes of processed foods sound scarier than they really are. Food keeps us alive. It's how our bodies operate, and adding things to food doesn't mean you're making it bad. I've been Annalise Blake. Thank you so much for watching.